Let's say you start a company and everything is just perfect. Just in the first year, you have made an incredible profit of $100 million. Congrats, you are genius. Before you celebrate your success, IRS is going to knock on your door and take $21 million out of it because the corporate tax in the United States is 21%. However, things are not as bad as they seem. There is a way for you to avoid these taxes legally. Get on a plane and travel to the little island of Bermuda and set up a new company there. It's easy, fast, and would cost you almost nothing because you wouldn't have staff, building, or anything else except an address to a small office in the middle of nowhere. Then simply give all of your patents, trademarks, and intellectual property of any kind from your real company that's in the United States to your new company in Bermuda. So when Uncle Sam comes to collect $21 million out of your $100 million, you can say, sorry, we have licensed this technology from this company in Bermuda, so we have to pay $70 million to them. So we're just left with $30 million. And now you only have to pay $6.3 million. Your $70 million in Bermuda are not taxed at all because the corporate tax rate there is 0%. Congrats, you have saved $14.7 million. That's how Apple, Google, and many other giant corporations avoid and hide their money. When the United States lowers its tax rate, you bring that money back and invest it here. The US tax rate was 35%, but when Trump lowered it down to 21% in December of 2017, companies such as Apple aggressively started bringing back all the cash they have been hiding in offshore accounts for years. If you're watching the news, lately Apple started aggressively buying back its stocks because you gotta do something with hundreds of billions of dollars that you suddenly got. That's why corporations started taking a different approach to avoid taxes, without an offshore account and in a much more sneaky way. Largest US companies such as Boeing, Netflix, Amazon, General Electric either pay zero in taxes or an extremely small percentage. In 2018, Netflix reported $845 million in profit but paid absolutely no taxes at all. The company can make a big investment and dramatically expand itself and gain market share. In fact, they might have to borrow money to do that, and at the end of the year, they will report a loss. And when you're reporting a loss, you are not only not paying any taxes for that year, but you can forward it to future years. The tax code has many loopholes that companies frequently use, such as tax credits on depreciation or research and development. Some go as far as paying their employees with stocks, so they're not only deducting it from their tax bill, but the company can create stocks out of thin air. So the company might not be making any profit. In fact, some companies keep on reporting loss year after year. Uber has a market cap of $50 billion, and it's making a revenue of a few $billion, but the company has not reported even a penny of profit. In other words, it hasn't paid a single dime in taxes yet. Even if Uber's valuation crosses $100 billion, it still doesn't have to pay taxes unless it reports a profit. That's why billionaires hide their money in stocks.